the Honorable Minister for Industries, dignitaries on the dais, dignitaries off the dais, delegates. It's indeed a proud moment for me to stand here and speak to you in the August gathering of Invest Rajasthan. There is no country that has become developed without the contribution of the MSME industry. This is a truism that holds good for every country in the world. India is still a few years, maybe a few decades away from being called a developed country. But nevertheless, what we have seen in the recent past is the due respect and focus on the MSME industries. I must compliment and congratulate the government of Rajasthan for some very progressive steps that they have taken towards helping the MSMEs in the state. Mukhyamantri Laghu Udyog Protsahan Yojana, the various policies that have now been declared in the latest MSME policy, these are the right steps for MSMEs to, one, not leave the state, and more important for MSMEs from nearby regions to get attracted to the state for taking their manufacturing and services forward. It is very heartening to see that Rajasthan has seen an 18% increase in its GSDP. This is truly one of the highest in the state, in the country, and I'm sure with these kind of policies that the government of Rajasthan is pushing forward, this will only accelerate further. In my own journey, in my earlier role when I set up what is known as the information utility, I would like to recall that the then Finance Secretary in the month of probably February 2020, within a few minutes of my discussion with him, was completely convinced why the entire country should move towards digital documentation. And Rajasthan was the first state to declare that stamp payment can be 100% digital. So I would specifically like to mention to all my industry friends that today in the country we have got 100% paperless way of doing business. A few days ago, the Information Technology Act was amended. This allows for all mortgages in the country to now become digitally signed. Till now, mortgages were one component of securities that banks take, which were not amenable to digital signatures. As on date, between the policies in the central government and the various steps that state governments have taken, we are in a position where, from a banking perspective, I can say that there is nothing coming in between the banks and the industry for a free flow of credit, whether it be credit appraisal or whether it be documentation. The entire end-to-end process today has become digital. This is truly one of those, momentous moments when India has once again taken a great step towards making more and more processes fully digital. From a banking perspective, let me mention that all banks today are relying on what is known as the public digital infrastructure of the country.
राम जी, आपको थोड़ा सा इंटरप्ट करना चाहूँगी और देवी सज्जनों, आप सभी का ध्यान केंद्रित करना चाहेंगे। आप सभी की तालियों के बीच में स्वागत करते हैं।